I have no idea how close I am to finishing the wrong character. Oh mate, I can get this done this game. What the hell's the boss gone? Oh, he's gonna be a bean, innit? Yep, found him. Funnily enough, one that people on our team actually baked on as well. Where's the rest of my team? Well, don't bother coming now. Just steal the kill. People who wonder why I have mental issues playing this game, that's why. It's not even a thing of I have mental issues playing this game, it's just a thing of you hate people sometimes when I'm playing this game. I'm finding a new lobby. I can't even load stream up, so I think you guys are on your own tonight. Because my phone ain't letting me load it up. Straight up. I'll leave it on the side, see if it'll load up. How many did we get done? Oh, we need one more. I'm pretty sure it's the same for both of them. Yeah, I need one more game with each. There, I'll be able to go what, like 9, 16? That's not bad. Get up to like 25 prize bulbs, which will get us to where? 7. There's 10. 16. Almost there if I get 26, which I probably will because them or getting them up to 25 is just off them challenges. So is it choose to go bottom route? Yeah, by a prize bulb. It's funny because there's not even a cost. It's not even a costume at the end of this. Not even not even like anything of any overall importance. But it's one of them. Might as well grind. Excuse to play this game. I say that after I've been hating on it for like a week straight. My relationship with this game is complicated. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. Might be getting stream up. Please, fresh game, fresh game, fresh game. Damn it! It's the second wave. Man, it's annoying, but it's livable with. I wasn't gonna get much better. No, I need these. Pea shooter, do one. I can guarantee you do not need these for challenges. I think. Can I? Yes, I can guarantee that you do not need these for challenges. So do one. There's two of you on that point, and none of you are able to deal with... Both of you stay on that point. Both of you stay on that point. That lasted long. Oh, wait. There is now 4 man on this. This is going to be fun when it gets to a boss, isn't it? 2 snaps, a sunflower, and a pea shooter. I'm so gonna need a coffee after this. It's funny as well, because people have been saying to me, oh, you've been drinking more coffee as well. Like, you know, being in your house as well for, or pretty much all the time for the last few months. No. I'm still having, like, too much coffee. In some people's eyes. I say too much because some people say, you know, 9 cups a day is bad. Nope. It's not even like back to back. Fine, some of them are. You know, it's not like they're all back to back. Like, I might do 3 lots of 3. Like back to back, but I don't do like 9 without a break. And before anyone says it, no, not because my bladder would literally kill me at the end of that. It's just, I don't do it. So yeah. Oh yay. Phone won't connect to stream. Well, I have swoop slam kills. I thought I had experience. Oh, you moron. I'm sat here getting... I'm sat here exclusively not using abilities because I thought I had experience. Because I didn't look at the bottom right of my screen. Sometimes I actually amaze myself at my own stupidity. Oh. He's used pots. Yeah, who remembers when Snap had mad range? Snap, why do you find such a hard time in shooting his feet? Snap, aim for his feet, for God's sake, man. Mine. Oh, I need to learn to burn him first. That'll steal others. Kills. Just saying now. Snap should not be allowed to reach. I need a group of them. That is the only physical way this can work. A feasible way. This is gonna work. Without having to swoop. Like 12 more different swoop slams. You're dead by goop. damn it. What else do I have to say? Yep. Phone's not connecting to stream now. Yay. That's just great. What's my Star Wars Battlefront 2 on? Because I had to re-download that because I stupidly deleted it. Oh, Destiny 2's done. Okay, so it's got apparently an hour and 40 minutes so I can launch it. And God knows how long till I can actually play it online. Because I think I have to download... Yeah, because it takes 18 gigs for this little... Or for this little first kickoff thing. Will let you get used to playing, I think, Vader. Or something, whilst you wait for the rest of the game to install. Which honestly I think is pretty cool of them. Honestly, if we dragged out this round, like as far as we could, I could possibly get this challenge done. Which would be nice. Or if I pull that off a few more times. Can you feel it? I mean, I feel it. This gap, there's at the waterfall. Oh, pea shooter, I hate you. Actually just blocked me from getting that then. I'm done. I'm gonna go find some NPCs. Oh, non-played controlled computers. Yeah, do one. My kill. My 2 kills. Sorry. Actually wouldn't be able to write that. Geronimo, say Geronimo, Geronimo, Geronimo. I will stay away from you because I know you can still do damage. Which is purely why I'm going to be running away in this direction. I need 4 more kills. Perfect. Game, that was 4 more kills with Swoop Slam, not Flame Blower. Just present them to me in the wrong way. No, it's absolutely fine. I should have plenty of time to finish it. This game. Is it only this challenge I have left? Yeah. I should have plenty of time to get 3 more this game. I don't even think it'll be dependent on whether my team gets the kill on the Zen Sensei first. Zen Sensei first. Like, I should have enough time, I think, to track down what, 3 NPCs weaken them and kill them with a flap farm. Oh, fan flap. But I'll need him in a group. I've kind of decided that I'll need him in a group. PVZ, stop tweeting. That's all I can hear in my ear right now. That's a zombie, I'm pretty sure. That marks the wrong zombie. No. No. Oh, that's not helpful. I'm specifically not going to help the team on this one. In hope we can drag this out another round. I need that sensei to meditate. I need him to meditate. We have plenty of time for him to meditate again. So it's not like, you know, we couldn't do it if he meditated. It's more of a thing of I need him to, but I'm not sure if he can. Oh, that's one though. Oh, you're only one. He's not going to meditate. Oh, I needed him to meditate. Did I end with most kills then? But bottom of the leaderboard. Almost bottom of the leaderboard. Oh yeah, I'm almost level 100 on Overwatch. I was sat playing for like 2 hours the other day with a couple of mates. Or 2-3 hours the other day with a couple of mates. And gained like 5 levels out of nowhere. Voice crack. I don't know how that 98 reminded me of that. I suppose because I'm level 94 on Overwatch. I don't know. How then, like, second on leaderboard and got most kills? It's actually horrific. Apparently, Wizard has costumes now. If you see what PVZ was tweeting, I want to be nosy. What? Was it going to take me phone years to load it? Ladder to the stars, who knows? No, he didn't. Oh, it's stuff about the comics. Doing chores around the house is helpful for everyone, but the way the zombies do it, maybe not. What's your least favourite household chore? Kind of all of them. Oh yeah, the PlayStation event. That's tomorrow. Yeah, they kind of came out and said today that, you know, it's gonna happen tomorrow. It's one of them though at this point where it's like, am I excited for next gen? Yes, definitely. But on the other hand, I kind of aren't. I'm kind of not bothered about it. Because I think at this point the thing that just knocks me off it are the console wars. Because, you know, both Sony and Microsoft try and big up their own consoles. Like, yeah, we've got this over, you know, we have this, this and this. And in the end of the day, like at the end of the day now, all you have to look at it is exclusives. Like, you can pretty much guarantee, or I don't want to say guarantee, but you can say with, what do you say? I guess it's trying to word it. Like, you can pretty much say any significant multiplayer game that isn't going to be an exclusive. So, you know, obviously stuff like Uncharted, if that gets another game, and that another game happens to have an online, that obviously won't be cross-platform. But that's kind of where I stand at it. Console wars are pathetic because of cross-platform. Like, every significant game now, and Fortnite, has cross-platform. And it's got to the point now where it's like, you don't need to worry about, you know, what your friends are gonna get. Like, yeah, fine, back when this console generation started off, you know, it was a thing of, oh, what your friends getting and all that, because cross-platform was not even a thought back then. But now in 2020, I think even as early as like 2017, I think it was, cross-platform started to become a thing. I think Rocket League was the first one to do it. Correct me if I'm wrong there, I might well be wrong. I'm actually going to search it. What was the first game to do cross-platform? Was the... I actually don't know. I have a strong feeling it was Rocket League. Sorry, Final Fantasy 11 with Xbox 360, PS2, and PC. But if you put I'm pretty sure Rocket League was one of the first to do it in recent years. Also, I might have been completely shown up then by Final Fantasy 11. Yeah, I've been shown up by Final Fantasy 11. But even still, it's like one of them where not many games had cross-platform. Wait, no, I don't think any game actually on the PS4 or Xbox One had cross-platform, like, until fairly recently, actually, like 2017 maybe. And obviously now with it being 2020 and cross-platform multiplayer games being more and more common, it's got to the point where console wars are pathetic. Like, I've been speaking to Lewis and a few other mates. I've been speaking to like Lewis and Brett and a few others, and even they agree. Console wars, I've seen it all over Twitter as well. Console wars are pathetic at the minute. Sorry, apparently Minecraft Bedrock started in September 2017. Apparently. According to some things I'm seeing on Google. So yeah, but it's got to the point now where it's like, to be honest with you, I don't really care like what I got or what I get next. If I can stream directly to Twitch or directly to YouTube on either, great. Hell, if I can do directly to YouTube on Xbox, amazing. Yes, Microsoft, that is the one thing that you need to put on the current gen that PlayStation has over you. But yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, I like keeping it. So, you know, I keep the Xbox stuff over on Twitch and the PlayStation stuff here on YouTube, because it also mixes it up a bit. It means, you know, and it's like that in a minute. It's like, you know, I've been doing Minecraft Dungeons over on Twitch. You know, we're currently going through trying to find an Easter egg, which I know exists, but I have to go through, you know, we've got to go through every main level again for it. I think my phone's just turned off. No? Oh, you just felt like changing song. Well, do one. But yeah, it's got to the point now where it's like, cross-platforms started to play such a big role in games where it's just got to the point now of it doesn't matter on what console you're on or what platform you're on, sorry. You know, like, I'm trying to think of the most recent one I can remember that's done it. I think it might have been Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone, obviously. You know, even still though, for them, it's one of them where it's like they do it. And don't get me wrong, I think cross-platform is a very, very good thing to exist. You know, I think it's very good that cross-platform exists. And I say this coming from, you know, owning multiple games on multiple different platforms. You know, I have Garden Warfare 1 on Xbox, PS4, and PC. And even then, I play on PC on my own, and I don't play it that much. Well, you know, I play it a fair bit, but I don't play it, like, as much as I do, say, Overwatch or something. But that's the other thing, it's like, I own Overwatch on 2 out of 4, like, on half the platforms it's on. Because it's on what? PC, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. I own it on PS4 and Xbox One. Would I own it on Switch if I knew people who had it on Switch? Yeah, I would. Just because, you know, not only do I enjoy Overwatch, it's also one of them of I'd buy it to play with them. Because that's the other thing as well. It's like, you know, with some of the games that, you know, we've heard about coming out, it does kind of just kind of make you think, you know, will the older games in said series get, you know, maybe cross-platform around? Take for example Overwatch. You know, we know Overwatch 2's coming. Granted, we have had a trailer and that's about it. But in the long run, we know it's coming. We know it's a thing, and it's got to the point where, you know, it makes you wonder now of, is Overwatch 1 going to get cross-platform, or are they going to wait and maybe do it for Overwatch 2? Personally, I think they'll do cross-platform for Overwatch 2, but that's just my personal thoughts, because I don't think Blizzard can get much more out of the original Overwatch. There is no way I've done both of them. Wow. But that's kind of the other thing. It's like, some of the older games in some franchises I can't see getting cross-platform now. And there are just some games that I can't see getting cross-platform anyway for reasons that are specific to them. BFN. You know, but end of the day, it's one of them of, would I like BFN to have cross-platform? Yeah, it could work. But I think I'd want it to work like Fortnite does it. And I am going to congratulate Fortnite on something here. The way, granted I haven't played it in a while, the way it does its cross-platform is very good, in my opinion. They have it so you can disable it, but they also have it so you can enable it. So you're not all, you know, because if you have cross-platform on, it means you can get, say if you're on Xbox, you might get paired up with people from, say, Switch, PS4, and hell, even PC. Which, you know, obviously keyboard and mouse, you could argue, has an advantage. But then it gets to the point of, you know, that's why I personally think, you know, Fortnite does its cross-platform very well. You can disable it, you can enable it if you want, and I think that's kind of where, was it Fortnite or was it Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Did Fortnite have that? I'm kind of second guessing myself here. I thought it was Fortnite. I know Call of Duty Modern Warfare has it for definite, because that's the latest one I played. You know, that I can remember has cross-platform. But even still, then, it's more of a thing of, you know... I just think some games do cross-platform very well. And some don't. Like Rocket League. Personally, I think Rocket League's cross-platform is horrific. I don't think it's horrific. I just think it doesn't do cross-platform as well as, say, other games do. You know, I don't think Rocket League has a very good cross-platform kind of way of working its cross-platform compared to some of the other games that, you know, have it, or that, you know, have it. Which, no, obviously, you know, that's down to opinions as well. But there's also that point of, you know, you kind of got to think when it did it, in a way as well. Because the way Rocket League's works is, it's just like a password, it's like a username and a password kind of thing. You know, you set up a lobby with a username and a password, you set up a game with a username and a password, you send the details over to a friend or whatever, and they can join no matter the platform. I think that's kind of horrific in a way, because you can't edit your car or anything in that. You've got to back out of the lobby completely and refresh it all. Whereas, say, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I know they're two completely different genres. In that one, or in that game, you can enable it, disable it, and you'll say, and you know, no matter where you go or what platform you're on, your friend list stays on your account. Because personally, I've played the game on PS4 and Xbox. I only own it on Xbox though. I played it on PS4 at friends, and I already had him on my friend list because, you know, I had him from my Xbox when we were playing. And honestly, I just thought that was, you know, done very well on Activision's part. And I know some people think, you know, Activision don't do very many things well. And I know Activision kind of, I think, is Activision owned by Blizzard? No. Blizzard owns no. Activision owns Blizzard. And I guess you could say that, you know, doesn't have much of a part in it. But in the end of the day, some people see, you know, Overwatch as a cash grab now because of the amount of different times it's been released, if that's how you want to put it. Over the, what, 4... That game's 4 years old now. That's mad to think. 27! But yeah, over the 4 years that game's been out, it's, what, released on 4 different platforms? Obviously 3 being when it launched originally, and 1 being last year. And the one from last year being... That's not good. Oh. We just lost the one good ranged. Obviously the one being from last year, the Nintendo Switch, which I still haven't seen any gameplay on YouTube of that. I think people kind of brushed over it and just thought, it's just another version of Overwatch. You know, what's going to change? Honestly, I would have liked to see like an exclusive skin or something. Obviously, I know if cross-platform was to become a thing with it, that would have an issue, because apparently as well there was talk of Overwatch 1 or Overwatch being, or people who owned Overwatch being able to play with people who owned Overwatch 2. I think that was in, I think, the original talks of Overwatch 2, that. But that's another thing as well. It's gonna be one of them. There you have it, pretty much confirmed that Overwatch 2 is going to be backwards compatible as well, in a way, because I think it's safe to say now that Overwatch isn't going to release, you know, the Overwatch we have now, being Overwatch 1, if you're watching this in the future when Overwatch 2's out, you know, the Overwatch that we have now, I can't see that releasing on next gen, purely because Overwatch, we know this lobby's messed up. 3 snaps, 1 chomper. We're messed when it comes to the bosses. But you know, that's the other thing. It's like, I can't see Overwatch 1 releasing on next gen, purely because, you know, we know Overwatch 2's coming. It's been confirmed that it's gonna be a thing. But obviously with this whole situation in the world at the minute, everything's been delayed. It's like I've been saying for a while, you know, because people have been asking me, can I see many games releasing this year? No, I can't, purely because, you know, of what's going on in the world. I think this whole pandemic thing's gonna push a lot of games back. So if anything, I think this year's gonna be kind of slow, game release wise. And I think 2021 will be the year where we have many different games release. And I think it's going to be good because, you know, at the same time, we're going to have a lot of hype built up around some games that, you know, we heard originally were going to come out this year, maybe came out, and, you know, that are maybe probably going to come out next year. Obviously, you know, we didn't have a trailer, or, you know, we didn't have a date for Overwatch 2. But I think if anyone was going to say it, from where the trailer was released, it's probably going to be 2021 or 2022 anyway. Obviously with this whole pandemic thing though, it might be 2022, 2023. You know, I know that's pushing it, I know that's saying a lot, but from what they were saying that they're hoping to bring into it, it's going to be one of them of, you know, with the whole situation in the world at the minute, you can't tell what's going to happen, and therefore you don't know how games are going to go. It's just one of them though at the minute, you know, it's, if you could tell how the world was going to go at the minute, and then you could tell, you know, how the world was going to go around this time, then I guess you'd have a pretty, you know, good understanding of what's going to go on for the next couple of months and stuff in the world. But, you know, it's one of them where no one has a good understanding of what's going to go on in the world in, hell, even the next, like, couple of weeks. Because I was, like, take, for example, when I was saying, I don't think, it wasn't on stream or anything, but yesterday, was it, I think it was either yesterday or the day before, I saw something about Chester Zoo saying, you know, they're gonna, you know, be in trouble if, you know, they can't open their gates within the, you know, within the next few weeks. And I was saying, you know, it's gonna be easy within the next few weeks. It's, you know, maybe, you know, it's gonna be possibly late this month, early next month, that, you know, they get it, you know, zoos and all that type of places get to open their gates. I was wrong, because it was said today that zoos in the UK are opening their gates on Monday. Yeah, the 15th. It's the 10th. And it's one of them of, am I happy? Yes. You know, it's nice to see that. Well, don't get me wrong, it was one of them of, it was going to happen eventually. Otherwise, the UK was about to have almost no zoos left. Because, like they were saying as well, it's one of them where it's like, zoos especially kind of rely on the summer months, you know, the warmer months of the year, and not so much the colder ones. And it's one of them where it's nice, don't get me wrong, it's nice to see the fact that zoos and all that in the or zoos and retail shops and all that in the UK are opening again on Monday. But it's one of them as well where it's like, will you get many people going to them? Probably not the shops, But I think a lot of people want to go to, like, the zoos, the theme parks and all that. Yes, I'm British. Yes, I called it a theme park. Get over it. But it's one of them where it's like, end of the day, a lot of them type of places get the bulk of their yearly income anyway from the summer months. You know, so it's one of them of, they could have been in bigger trouble if they weren't allowed to open within the next few weeks. But obviously now, you know, they are, which is, you know, pleasant, or is very nice to see. What the hell? I was up there. You know, obviously now that, you know, they are allowed to, which is, you know, just lovely to see. It's one of them of, you know, how much further are they going to go with opening shops, opening up shops, but not before. Because it's one of them as well, where it's like, I'm not getting my hopes up too much about it, like, ever. Because of, you know, the other situation going on in the world right now. Not the pandemic one, you know, all the riots and stuff. And protests. Oh, you know, the protests. It's one of them of, don't get me wrong, I fully support the whole Black Lives Matter movement and stuff. You know, I fully support the whole Black Lives Matter thing, but it's one of them of, in the end of the day, are these protests going to make the, you know, whole pandemic worse than it already was, or is it going to make it a lot better? Because I know if you look at the UK's current numbers, you know, they're staying roughly the same. You know, from what I've seen personally, you know, they're staying roughly the same. Obviously, on Monday we had the whole thing of, oh, the deaths have only gone up by 55 in the whole country. But then again, they were all saying, you know, the numbers on Monday and early week tend to be lower anyway because of the weekend lag with them all. Obviously because, you know, it's the weekend, there are going to be slower numbers coming out of the weekend and going into a new week. And it's one of them where it was like, how far off are they going to be from reality? And don't get me wrong, I'm all one for this whole pandemic being over, but I honestly don't think this virus will go. That's not like, you know, I don't think the virus is here to stay for good. Because don't get me wrong, I think give it time and it'll go, like, fully. But, you know, it's one of them where it's like, are these current protests in the world making the whole virus situation worse than it is? Personally, you know, or I'm not going to say personally, from what can be seen from the UK's figures, I'm not going too in depth into it either, but, you know, from what has been proven from, you know, UK figures and all that, I don't think it is. But, you know, it's one of them thoughts that's just constantly sat back on my mind, and that's why I'm not going out at the minute. Don't get me wrong, I did go out, I think a week ago on Saturday. Yeah, it was a week ago on Saturday. And I haven't been out since, purely because, oh, I burnt my left arm and it's peeling like hell now. But the other thing is, I don't really want to get this virus. And I'm not saying that in like a rude way or anything, because, you know, I don't want to come across as being rude or anything to someone who hasn't got it. But it's one of them of, even in the early stages, I came across people who were, walking around, completely ignoring the whole 2 meter thing. This is in the UK as well. I'm not going to say for any other country, because I don't know for them. I can't speak for the UK though, because, I live there, after all. So I will speak for where I live and stuff. From what I saw from where I live, especially in the early stages, people weren't caring about the whole 2 meter rule thing, or the whole 2 meter rule. They were still walking around almost holding each other's hands. Like, they might as well have been holding each other's hands. They were that close. But it got to the point where I was like, that's why I didn't go out much in the that's why I went out a lot in the earlier stages, because I don't want to say I knew it was going to get this bad, but it was just a thought in the back of my mind of, it took them, in the UK, like, a fair bit longer to shut stuff down anyway, but it was one of them of, how far behind are we going to be? How far behind other countries are we going to be? Turned out not that far behind. Yeah. And, yes, I am still sorry to people who have lost family members and stuff over it all, but it's one of them of, it was constantly at the back of my mind of, how much worse is it going to be before it gets better? How much worse is it going to get, and at what speed? It was always sat there, back of my mind, almost just bugging me 24/7 of, what's going to happen. And what's going to happen. No, this was back in, like, late March, early April. And then it started picking up in, like, early April, mid-April. And then obviously, the thought kind of came to life of, yeah, I'm happy I went out a lot more in the earlier stages, because then it kind of meant, I was kind of covered more, like, because, I was happy with, like, the amount I was going out, like, before staying in more. But it's also one of them of, I kind of looked at it as a thing of, how much more is it going to, like, take for it to get either out of hand or worse than it already is. And I know that might seem like a dark kind of way of taking it, but in the long run, it was one of them of, it was also kind of, seeable. Like, you could tell it was going to get... Is that OG Tennis Star? Oh, tell me that's, like, the original Tennis Star. Oh... No. Ooh. No, it's not. Damn it. But yeah, it was one of them. It was like, how much worse is it planning on getting? Obviously not planning, but how much worse can it get before it starts to slowly get better? And don't get me wrong, it is obviously getting better slowly. I mean, the UK's gone from losing almost 1,000 people a day to losing like 200 people a day. Obviously, it's still in the range of, about 700 to 200 people a day, but it's still slowly going down. And I think that's just seeable from, the just different days of the week. Like, if you took a week, especially recently, you could see it was slowly going down, and obviously it'll have the odd day where it goes back up, but that's just how it is. It's just how it is. So yeah. I've got to win a match. Oh wait, we're gonna get 80s on zombies. Please. It's gnome bomb. Why's that open? Wow, the Ultra Ball. What? The Ultra Ball puts super brains in here. Wow. Could have put someone like Imp here because of the Z-Mark. So I don't know who the plants have though. They obviously have a corn. Shock shot. Oh, no wonder you're around here. This is your spawn. That's their spawn. Oh. I didn't notice that. Huh. Cool. Where is this last bomb? It's one of them though, in the end of the day, it's like, it's gonna get worse. It was gonna get worse before it gets better. But now it's slowly getting better. No, I'm actually happy to say the question on the back of my mind is how quick, like, how much quicker can it get better? Because I've seen so many things say, you know, throwing shade at, I saw originally so many things throwing shade at why this whole situation could have started. And now I think the world's kind of moved past, or I don't want to say moved past, because obviously there's going to be the whole thing of, kind of going into how it started after it, probably. I think the whole thing is now, because don't get me wrong, like, it's safe to say that, the world hasn't moved on past this thing, quite obviously, because it hasn't. It's just been bumped down a notch because of all the protests and stuff that's going on for Black Lives Matter. Which, again, I'll say I do fully support it. It's something I do fully support. I don't know why I tried doing that. But at the same time, it's one of them where it's like, it's definitely not gone away yet. And that's kind of why it's now at the point where, hell, I ain't gonna go out to a shop just yet. What are you getting buffed by? The hell are you getting buffed by? Eh? What else do the plants have? Corn, pea shooter, sunflower. Sorry, corn, pea shooter, snap. Snap has too much reach. You know, it's one of them now where it's like, how much quicker can the situation get better? I think that's one of the main questions a lot of people want answering. Yeah, that was gonna happen, wasn't it? Triangle is gonna be broken out at some point. But yeah, like, you know, before this all started slowly getting better, I think it's pretty safe to say the question on a lot of minds was how much, you know, quicker can I get better? Obviously before all the protests and stuff kicked off. Yeah. I think it's pretty safe to say that was pretty much number one kind of thought on most people's minds. You know, how much quicker is it going to get better and all that before, you know, everything else kind of kicked off. I wish 80s shots didn't kind of explode as they hit a wall, because sometimes they're just really misleading with that, and it makes them look like they actually are explosive. Until you remember that 80 ain't got explosive shots, or 80s hasn't got explosive shots. I mean, go on with that bomb. Oh, it's alright, team. I'll do it on my own. Oh. No wonder. I say no wonder. Well, I'm level 401. Who would have thunk it? See, they can't camp that owl. They cannot camp that out. Because not only can they not afford to camp it out, I need teammates with me. That'd be very nice. I don't think half of my team actually notices who's got the bomb right now. Don't think they notice it's me. Where's my team? Oh, half a country marathon behind me. Are we seriously about to be stuck in a 45-minute overtime of a gnome bomb? Oh, you're there. Who's got it? The SB. Does the SB seriously not notice he's got it? Where's it gone? Oh, they've gained it back. I'm sat here. Where's the team? No. Fine. I'm not taking it because I know exactly what's going to happen. You know, apparently splash on something that quite literally fires firework rockets doesn't work. Or just isn't a thing. When it decides it doesn't want to be a thing. What? They respawn the bomb? Pop cap. Snapdragon still has too much range. Taking 5 meters off of his primary didn't help it. Or didn't solve the situation of a close quarters character doing range. This team cannot fail. Ah, oldest trick in the book. I swear down, if they are a bomb get all the way over the other side of the map, I'm going to fly kick them. They're going to let the bomb get the other side of the map. All that effort and keeping the bomb over there, wasted. Pop cap, he still does too much range. Nerf his range. How have you got that already? Probably grinded or something. A super fail. Yeah, well, do something then. And they're all going on the other way. Where's half of our team? We supposedly have a full team. Doesn't feel like it. I'm on kills trying to get this bomb the other side of the map. I'm never playing this mode again. This mode is actual hell. Oh look, 4-9 to me. Apparently. Fully charged shot does 5 damage. Or just stand there with your shield up. Do something. Pop cap. He still has too much range. Nerf him. Ah, they've won. Thank God for that. I'll say they're never going to revive their team and then get the bomb though. Wait, are they actually going to do it? Sorry, that team actually did nothing at the end then. I'm never playing that mode again. That mode was actual hell. Oh, I wonder why I lost. Or why we lost. Oh yeah, because I practically didn't have a team. What can I say? As soon as overtime happens, people tend to give up. Infinity Ward warns Call of Duty Modern Warfare Season 4 download is going to be large. No, I'm not playing that mode again. I apparently got team, like the most kills on the team, and I joined late. That should prove why I ain't playing that mode again. Amazon listings reportedly leak PS5 and Xbox Series X prices, but they're increasing. So they didn't. Just, can I even be bothered getting to the end of this prize map? I don't think I can. Like, if I'm actually being real here, I don't think I can be bothered getting to the end of this prize map. But the challenge just came out today. Wait, Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone takes up to... what? It pushes up to 200 gigs at the minute. What? Oops. Apparently the update tomorrow is 4 gigs, but that means Modern Warfare and Warzone overall will take up 194 gigs. That's mad. It's like 200 gigs for one game. Wouldn't that make it actually? Wouldn't that actually make it the biggest game? I'm pretty sure that'd make it the biggest game on console. Also, I'm pretty sure I started streaming like as these challenges came out today, by complete accident. Which, you know what? I'll take that as a win. I want to see something. Right. I think... yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here for tonight. Purely because, you know, I'm only gonna end it here because, you know, we've been going for a decent length of time, and, you know, I feel like here's a good spot to end it. So yeah, with that out of the way, guys, I'm going to stream here for now. I hope you enjoyed. I think what I'm going to do is not worry about grinding to the end of the prize map, and I'm just going to grind for the next one instead. Which obviously still gives us, what, a whopping 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15, 30 prize bulbs off of just the challenges. And obviously we still get the hat, the botacious cap. So yeah, we're still gonna grind for that. But I don't think I'm going to grind for the end of the prize map though, purely because of, you know, it's only a costume. I can live without a costume. I don't need a costume for pea shooter. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a miss on this one, and we'll see what the next one is. But yeah, with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Adios.